First at 10, a Memphis native just finished the journey of a lifetime, walking all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio to Memphis. For Krista Sheneman, this trip back home was inspired by a recent health diagnosis, and Lakita Johnson was there to meet her at the finish line.
Okay, here I go.
This is Krista Sheneman, 23 days after making a walk from Cincinnati, Ohio to Memphis.
I was determined to walk here. I know I had multiple friends call me today and they were like, girl, I will drive you to the end of the street. And I'm like, no, I'm walking.
She's a prime example of a warrior. Krista is an Art Academy of Cincinnati graduate who was a sculpture artist. She was diagnosed in 2018 with type 2 diabetes.
Like a lot of people, I didn't really know what that means. I knew the word, I knew the jokes, I knew, you know what I mean, like what it was associated with, but I didn't know like what that meant in the health world, right? I didn't know how to manage it. I didn't know any of those things. So it was really an upsetting diagnosis.
It took her about a year to gain control over her condition. During that time, she re-educated herself on nutrition and health. Through her research, Krista saw that people with type 1 diabetes seemed more active than those with type 2. So she challenged herself to get moving and walking 470 miles in less than a month.
The walk itself was for me to, like introspectively look how I live my life versus how I did live my life in Memphis. And diabetes plays a huge role in that just because I'm diabetic now. And so I live vastly different than I did when I grew up here.
This walk is also a part of her art project because soon she'll go to grad school. Her expertise is in collection, memory, and health. She's always had a passion for collecting items, and now that her life will never be the same, she views her body as art.
I had to kind of rethink about what health means to me and kind of really, prioritize it within my life. So I built it into art, and I utilize a lot of my medical imaging in my artistic work.
In Memphis, I'm Lakita Johnson.